We do a lot of work with sales organizations and helping sellers. We have for a number of years. And most recently, we did work with a client that has been fascinating because they came to us with a couple of business problems. The sellers weren't ramping until about 9 months in role. And what they meant by ramping was hitting quota. And then they were leaving the role after 27 months. And so what they realized is that they had no consistent onboarding for the sellers. It was all very random. They didn't know if the content was relevant. They didn't know exactly what they were getting. So we created a very specific onboarding journey for them. It was one link. It was an online experience, but it was very much based in, kind of how a salesperson would consume something. It could be on the mobile. It was very short, and it was extremely relevant to what they had to do to be successful, which meant driving to making their quota. We're able to look at the results over a year later and say, if the salesperson went through this onboarding, then they're hitting 130% of their quota. If they don't go through the onboarding, they're hitting about 80% of quota. It's a massive differential and revenue difference for the company if somebody's going through this experience versus not. And that shows the power, so much power of if learning is done right, what it can do to impact both the people in the organization and ultimately the customers as well, because they're obviously getting something of value if people are hitting quotas faster.